Hi, and welcome to another video on the design series. I'm Frank from Project Reno. Today we're going to be looking at the compact ensuite. So, a lot of people are looking for an ensuite in their bed, like in their house. They might have bought a house that doesn't have, it's maybe only got one bathroom, and so an ensuite brings a whole um, massive change in terms of the people's living and lifestyle when they can have an ensuite, but especially if you've got kids. So, people are always looking for that, but also looking for a compact and easy way to do that, or probably more importantly, a cost-efficient way of doing that. So, I'm going to show you one option that I think is probably the most cost-efficient way to do it. It does require you to have some room on the side of your boundary. So depending on your house, this may or may not work, but at least it's an option, and you get the idea about sort of how this design works and why it works so well. So let's go and have a look at it now. Here it is. So what I'm going to show you first is the floor plan. Then I'll show you some examples of the images of a finished product, and then I'll show you like a floor plan designed with the house so that you can see how this actually works. Okay, so what you're seeing here is just an ensuite with a vanity, a toilet, and a shower. But what I like about it is it's the most efficient use of space. I mean, this is the absolute minimum space you need to be able to do this, and there is absolutely no space wasted. As you know, when you're standing at the vanity here, there's some space, and at the toilet there's some space, and then you enter the shower from this space. So it's about really being super efficient. And of course, when it comes to building, the less area that you're occupying, the less cost there is. Of course, it all still comes down to the finishes and fittings and different elements, but this is a very, very efficient floor plan. And it's just simply square, nice and easy to build. And so let me just show you sort of, an example of what that actually looks like. So here you can see the vanity and the toilet and the shower. Here they've actually even done like a rain head as well as the side shower rail. So that works really quite well. But yeah, it's very efficient, would work very well on a daily basis, and it looks great as well, and will add significant value to the house. Here's essentially another version of that. One of the things I don't like about this is that obviously it doesn't have any storage space underneath this vanity, and that is a practical consideration. So you need to think about, where am I going to be able to store all toiletries and elements, and so maybe there's some shelves on the other side of this wall here, but I'm not sure. But either way, again, it's very, very small footprint in terms of the space that's being used, and yet the space works really well. It's aesthetically pleasing, and it's just a really good cost-efficient way of going about it. Okay, so let me show you what it looks like in the floor plan. So this is a house that's currently for sale here in Adelaide, and does have some room on the side boundary. And this is the perfect example of how you would use it. I mean, you're coming into the bedroom on this side. I'd probably hang that door the other way too, by the way. But when you walk through, the door is essentially on the opposite side, and then you can put the ensuite in there. I'd always sort of set it back, or try and set it back from the front of the house so it doesn't dominate the front facade. I don't want this to be something that's an architectural element on the actual house, but so as much as you can set it back, and here I've set it back all the way to as far as I can based on the window. But you can see it works really well. It's taking up the minimum amount of space, and you could probably even put that, or you can actually put that right on the boundary too if you need to. So if you've got a house and you're thinking about doing something like this, then give us a call. We'll come out there and have a look and see if we can help you in some way. And we'll talk you through some of the elements that need to be considered. But here you see how the practicalities of this and why it would work so well. Here's one of the things that's in this plan is a window above this shower, and sort of might not make sense to have a window and a shower, but let me show you in this picture sort of how that's done, and that's with a highlight window. Okay, so you could still have a window and a shower. It's just that you have to have consideration about where that window is, obviously. And in this case, they've put it as a highlight window, which I think works really well. And again, very compact, very simple, nice and easy. So again, if you like this or you don't like it, or you've got some comments about this, please leave it in the comments below, and subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook or Instagram. And as we keep bringing you these design series items, especially if there's something that you'd like us to look at or provide you some sort of design ideas on, then put those in the comments as well. We look forward to bringing those to you. Okay, it's bye for now.